Well, Bubba Wallace, he found a noose inside his garage in Talladega. That don't surprise me at all. NASCAR is one of the institutions that was created by people who love to violate the law and people who like to be superior to others, and people who actually live like no attached to this country, to the United States of America. It was created in the hills of North Carolina, basically, north of Charlotte out there. And this is my personal experience. This is no something that I made up in my head. I have many family members that love NASCAR. I mean, these people are sick. I'm not kidding you, and they are my family. One example of that I'm going to give you is a family member goes to the races. He pays to drive the race car with the famous guys because the guy is very wealthy and very influential, and he runs around with all these CEOs and stuff, running around the track, making left turns. But he does not take his wife to the races. So the wife sits out there watching it on TV, loving all these drivers, just drooling over these drivers. And she have never go to the race. So I decided to take it up myself and take her to the race, but that never happened. She passed away sadly. Beautiful person. Another by the way, this same family member, he really don't like me because how can I say I am a conqueror an Iberian conqueror, so he knows what I'm talking about. So when him and I start chatting, and he said that he runs one of these, one of the biggest corporations in the United States of America, and he said he got his people training. He got his people, no his colleagues or his workers, no, his people. That is how this mentality works now. You have to understand how these people are set up. So he's telling me that his trainers, he was training all his workers, and the workers ask his trainer, continuously, how I do this better and how this, and the guy spit on his job and say, don't ask me anymore, just follow. Do not making this thing up. This is how these corporations have completely evolved to be slaves. That is slavery, slave owners. And then they go to NASCAR and run around with the flag. So I come and say, hey, that is my flag. That is not your flag. They have no idea what I'm talking about. And then when they finally understand where these symbols come from, because I make sure that I tell them the flag of the Confederacy was a flag hijack. That flag was created by my ancestors and not to slave people, but to make them Christians, to teach them new ways, new architecture, to teach them new mathematics, to teach them new languages, to teach them new way of life, to teach them about the planet's geography. There is more up there than they just killing one another and taking their heart out in pyramids. And we also no destroy that culture. We made it evolve, advance, because they are still here. We call them today Mexicales and Aztecas and Mayas and Incas and Navajos, and they still here. We did not destroy them. We give them the horse. We give them technologies, the wheel. We give them the moon. Those symbols were utilized by the Spanish Empire, and now these people are here have acquired our symbols to discriminate, to oppress, to destroy, and they are still doing it. And when somebody speak out and tell them you are weak and you are nothing but a thief of identity, you're acquiring an identity that is not yours because you come from Germany and you come from Russia and you come from Scandinavia, and you come from Italy, and you come from Ireland, and Scotland, and Welsh, and Brittany, and now you want to be a color white, and everybody else is inferior? They don't know how to act to that, so they become violent. They become a little, violent, and they try to get away from you. That's all they can do, run. Because today, Bob Wallace is the majority. Analyze the data. Just go out there and look at yourself. Since about 2003 or 2004, the biology of the Americas have surpassed the European biology in reproduction. It's a natural state. America, the continent, their biology will return to a natural state. It's just nature. A person from the Americas can reproduce a lot faster than a European, and the reason is the European start putting this in their minds in women. The guy that is fat and has money is the guy who has the better biology. They putting in the women's mind that you have to have a job before you reproduce. They have laws not to allow women, young women like 14, 15 years of age, to reproduce. So they are no longer a natural state. They are creating their own biology, and it's failing. Because you can go to church every single day and tell the European women, the evangelicals, they are anti-abortion, and the evangelicals are anti-everything. But they keep telling their women, hey, Pavel, he is weak. He got a funky accent. He doesn't know how to speak the English language. He is, how can I say, different and inferior. And they also telling their women the marriage at a young age is basically impure or improper. So as you continue to have that old female biology continues to move through time, now they no longer reproduce, and now you bombard them with commercials, because that is where they're learning all this, on television and radio and in propaganda, not just in church. So now you get bombarded by them them, I mean industrialists and people who control all this information, and tell these women the beauty is this way, and start selling makeup and product, and you start telling women the beauty is not for you. You must have plastic tits, and you must have all these procedures, and if you reproduce, if something bad happened, it's no cool to reproduce. And then you continue to bombard them every single day. So now you got lesbian or LGBT shows and all this. So now their mind start getting to be a little wacko, start getting ideas, and before you know it, hey, I meet a lot of women around. They do not like sex. They do not like men. They think that sex is something dirty. They don't enjoy it because they think it's dirty. That is how crazy this have got. So when they put a noose in Bubba's garage, it's because somebody conditioned these people. Because I can guarantee you that Rupert Murdoch is not going to put a noose in Bubba's garage. He is the one who is going to divide us. It's a matter of fact that right here on YouTube, where what I do my videos on, because it's the easiest way, I have people who literally tell me that I must accept that the English-speaking world call us Americans. I must accept it. It's people attacking, And guess who these people are making these videos? These people are United States of America citizens, born in the United States of America, in the American continent, running around Europe, living in Europe, because they don't live in the United States of America. They are citizens, they are European residents and citizens, attacking us every single day. America, America, white, black, America, America, black, white. So it's not coming from the United States, from the inside, it's coming from outside. Example, Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of Brittany, well, I should say the United Kingdom. Boris Johnson, the guy that runs the United Kingdom, that runs around with the Queen. This guy was born in New York, for God's sake. This guy is a traitor of his people. Winston Churchill, the same way, his mother was from here. All these people that are attacking us is because they have no vested interest in us. Their interest is to divide us, to keep us weak, so they can be superior. And that is what we're fighting here. So when Bubba goes to drive his car, every single body in that stands that does not stand up and say, get these flags down, are completely conditioned by the English, by the Boris Johnsons, including my family. Not only that, I was at one point, I flew airplanes out of Atlanta racetrack, and I moved people around overflow parking, airplane parking, and it was amazing the reaction of these people when they see me and I open my mouth and I land airplanes in the middle of the night with no even runway lights, just aiming with the surrounding lights, their experience that I have in my head, and do perfect landings every single time, safely done. They will like, where did this guy come from? What are these guys doing here? You can tell that these people, they will know, they will treat you, they will look at your eyes as long as they think that you are weak. When they figure it out that you are the superior one, guess what? They're going to put a noose. They're going to attack you. And that is what is happening to Bubba. Bubba, right now, is the strongest. And they fear that. And they know it. So they cannot do nothing about it by utilizing symbols and trying to, in their mind, supplement or trying to rationalize what is happening. They cannot analyze, because if they analyze what is happening, they will see right away they are not any superior race in this planet. They are just another race, just a single one, just a human race. So there is no superiority in these people utilizing my symbols, the symbol of the Spanish Empire. There is no advantage right now, because the United States has evolved. The United States have moved forward, and have moved forward because people like me, people like Bubba, have been doing this since day one. It's not just now. Been pushing away all this division, and that is exactly how we need to continue. But do not allow the English, the Boris Johnsons, the Rupert Murdochs, and all these people to divide us. They are right now making a division. They are attacking the communication industry. Facebook, YouTube, Google, all these communication industries, they allow us to communicate and to transfer knowledge, to transfer our ideas and our reality. Now this allow me to be a communicator, and I might have 3 cats watching this video that I'm making, but it is there, and it is there for posterity, for the future. So the CBS, the NBCs, the BBC, the NPR, and the United States of America government, those people who are utilizing not the communication technologies, but the industry of information or propaganda, no longer can control it. So now they start trying to pass laws to suppress Facebook and to put pressure on Facebook to suppress my speech. And that is something that we need to fight. Zuckerberg guy is the one who needs to fight it with me and with everybody else. Mr. Jeff Bezos, Elon, and all these people, they control future technologies and technologies of communication, not of information, communication. They must resist the information guys. So now they splitting, they dividing, and that is the fight. The same is the police unions and the mayors on every single town. They are dividing, they fighting for power. We need to help those head of government that we, the people of the United States, send into government to represent us, to represent the republic. The republic cannot be controlled by police forces, cannot be controlled by the FBI. The FBI, looking for just bad information or misinformation to control the politicians. The politicians must be free, and we the people must be free to exchange ideas. Otherwise we will collapse. Our enemies can break us. So let's do that. Let's protect our information. Let's protect our communication. Let's we need to do something with this government institutions. They are completely taking over by our enemies. So yes, we do maybe need to defund some of these police unions, and recondition the future policemen, and recondition our population, our own population, and recondition our own selves, That is what we're here for, because it's not the policeman on the beat. No, it's the institution. The policemen, they are being trained well, but the head of police chiefs or caciques, these people are completely conditioned, and they actually believe that they have the right to do that. I don't know where they got this from. It's just conditioning. It's over and over and over. So that is why we see that we need to dismantle that idea of a police chief in a town, United States of America, a big town in the United States of America, can turn their back to the mayor and can say no to the mayor's orders, and can say no to the population of the United States of America, because they work for that population. The people of the United States of America, we the people, and all that is represented best in Talladega, in Atlanta, in Charlotte racetracks, in Texas racetrack, where you see these people together feeding from one another. They feeding like a feeding from one another. It's like it's a group monkey mentality. Group monkey, no herd mentality, no group monkey mentality. Only one section of the monkeys are in the stands. No difference than a monkey pot, running around with the symbols, feeding for one another, and everybody else is different, and they are superior because they are together. The problem is they only happen inside that racetrack. When they come out from that racetrack, they have people like Wallace, Bubba Wallace. They have people like me, Pavel. They have people like Martin Luther King Jr. They have people like Jesus Christ, because believe it or not, they haven't taken over Jesus Christ yet. They even invoke Jesus Christ's name, and they call themselves evangelicals, and then running around being a racist crowd. But when you tell them you are not an evangelical, you are a Roman, and I'm going to tell you why you are, the whole being collapse, and you see it right in your eyes. And then they look down on your ground, and they're running around away from you like, I don't want to be near this guy. This guy's crazy. They're rationalizing. But when they go to bed every single night and they start analyzing, they say, holy crap, this guy's mustache is more white than mine. This guy's, his skin color is more beautiful than mine. And I call myself white, and he doesn't. And I'm running around with a flag that he's saying that he is his flag. And he's running around telling me that his ancestors created the United States of America. He's crazy. But they also start thinking, holy crap, I'm a Russian. My family spoke Russian until my grandmother. I'm no English. You are no English. You are no white. You are no black. You are not a color. You never have been a color. We do not have blue states, red states. We don't have purple states. We don't have right, left, conservative, Democrats. The only thing that we have and that we must have to survive, if we want to survive, is United States of America nationals. And in these United States of America nationals or nation, we have many languages, we have many ethnic groups, and we must protect them because we are not the first. If you come from Russia, you are not the first. If you come from Spain, you are not the first. If you come from Italy, from Ireland, from Germany, from whatever you come, from Africa, from India, from Pakistan, from wherever you come, you are not the first. You need to become a United States of America national. So protect that and help us create the 51st State of the Union, all the Oceania territories, including the District of Columbia. Let's make a 51st state in this United States of America, and let's start accepting new states into the Union. Maybe we can make one big union. Well, saludos.